Good morning. Long time no speak, certainly on this channel. I thought I'd give everybody a quick update. Yes, it is Wednesday, so it might as well qualify for a waffle on certain things, specifically my old Rover Judith, which you'll have seen the last two videos on the channel. The footage was sent to me by Peter, the guy that bought it, and all I did was edit it together. There was supposed to be a part 3 of the car finished, built and running. He's ran into issues with it. Him and a friend of his got it running late one night. I got sent a tiny bit of footage, I mean talking 20 seconds, and it was running like a complete bag of nails. They have no idea on the issue of what's gone wrong, and I think, I wouldn't say Peter's lost interest. He's trying to get it running, but he's already agreed to sell the car on to someone else. This is a guy called Simon, who has friended me on Facebook, and we've been talking. He plans to look after the car. Again, someone buys your old car, there's nothing you can do about it. I sold the car, spares or repairs really, so if someone hadn't bought it, I'd have probably scrapped it. So I've got no problems with what someone does with a car I used to own. But I did see a post on Facebook that Simon was looking for another engine, so I can't give you any more updates than that. If I get any footage off Peter before he actually sells the car, or I get any details off Simon, I will update you. But at the moment, I have no idea what's going on with the Rover really. And if you can't see me, apologies. The sun is rising behind me, so I keep going in and out of shot. Some would say that's probably a good thing. So anyway, yeah, I thought I'd throw that in at the beginning, just in case you were wondering. Thumbnail will have a picture of Agatha on, actually out of the garage. Came back off holiday on Sunday, and before I put the camper on the drive, decided to get Agatha out. Hasn't moved a wheel since, well, since whenever the wheel bearing went, and me and Lee did the wheel bearing and then bled the brakes. It's still been sat in the garage because I was away every week or weekend in the van, so there was no point getting it out. I'm still away this weekend, but I got the car out last weekend because I'll be home early enough on Sunday to actually get the car out and go for a drive, because the following week, end of September, it's Milton Keynes, so I need to get the car driven just to see if the wheel bearing issue was that and the brakes work. To be honest, I've been really poor with the use of the Allegro this year. It upsets me really, but as I've said before, I love the camping more than the car, so it is what it is. So I will do a video on Sunday anyway of me driving the Allegro and throw it up and report back how we're going, and then let everybody know if we will be at Milton Keynes, because time is running out, unfortunately, and I can't believe, you know, we're halfway through September. It's crazy. The plans I had to use the Allegro more just got thwarted really, because this Focus is so bloody good. You know, as I've said before, I had these back in the day and they were a lovely car to drive. This one, I don't want to say it, but it's been faultless. We were returning 50 odd to the gallon, running back and forward to work. You've seen my journey to work many times. It's lanes, stop start, bit of A road, and yeah, you just turn the key and it just goes. And it's very hard to want to drive an old car to work. You know what it's like first thing in the morning. The last thing you want to be doing is fannying around with an old car and stuff, when you can just get in something that's still relatively modern. I mean, we're still 20 something years old, 21 years old, but the aircon works, the heating works, it's got DAB radio, but it's still an oldish car, but it just does exactly as it needs to do, and that's the thing. So it's very hard to drive the Allegro when you need to drive the Allegro, as in for work. It's lovely to drive when you want to drive it, you know, on a jolly, but the time for jollies just doesn't seem to come because of the camping. So yeah, that's it really. A little bit of a catch-up. Lee, by the way, I have no idea what's going on with his cars. I don't even... last time I spoke to Lee was when he came and did the brakes. We have a great friendship that we just pick it up as soon as we've met again, but I don't know why he's not done anything with his cars. I've not seen a video of him for ages. As you know, that's not a criticism to Lee, he's got other things going on. I know he's madly involved in his dog trust thing now that he helps out with, and that's great. I don't believe he's in a band anymore, so I don't even think the music is taking up his time other than playing with himself. Yeah, I don't really think he's just not got the mojo for the cars, I don't think. As far as I'm aware, he is still coming to Milton Keynes. I've heard no different. I'll be in contact with him before then and say, look, are we convoying down or what? But yeah, no idea. I was really hoping this year that the Princess Mrs. Wynne would be finished and we'd have gone for a spin around in that in the summer, really, to be honest. I've never been in a Princess. Obviously been in the Ambassador with him, but never been in a Princess, so yeah, I don't know. Strange one. I'm sure he'll answer something in the comments if he watches this, and make up some fart-arsed excuse, you know, about why he's too busy fixing knackered Allegros all the time instead of working on his own car. I don't know. Anyway, I'll wrap this one up here. We're just coming up to the A38, and again, you probably can't see me. All I can see is a sun glare. So, all going well. I'll film the Allegro on Sunday, as I've said, and you'll see that one before Milton Keynes. Then I'll obviously do my usual wander around Milton Keynes if I get there. And for those that like the trains, I'm going to the Severn Valley Railway at the end of September, so I'll do something there. But this channel has really become, you know, a now and again channel, hasn't it, really? My camper one, you know, there's 2 videos a week most weeks on that. That does well. Anyway, A38 time. Bye bye. Bye bye, baby. She just goes.